Today, I am making Kobe Bryant and Yao Ming career teammates. We're going to see how many championships these two can win together and giving Kobe a different narrative than playing with Shaq and eventually Pau Gasol and giving Yao Ming a bona fide Hall of Fame superstar for the longevity of his career. So I've already went through the process for getting the picks that I needed to get the number one and number two pick. And with the first pick, obviously Kobe's going to go number one. And the second pick, going to go ahead and take Yao Ming. So there we go. We have our duo for the future, and I'm excited to see how well Kobe and Yao Ming play together. I'm going to go ahead and sign our two future stars to the squad. And what I want to do is take a look at what this team already got because I started in the Jordan era and I just kind of simulated until the 96 draft. So it looks like they already have Glenn Robinson, who is not feeling the love. So I may look to trade him. He looks like he's got a team option just because he doesn't look too happy anyway. We can trade him for a future first round draft pick or something like that. Kind of give us a clean start. But I'm excited to see, what happens with this squad moving forward. Fortunately, I couldn't find a trade for Glenn Robinson, so we're just gonna keep him on the squad for now. He is at the three. We don't have anyone at the three. So, this team is really kind of like a skeleton crew at this point. So we'll see what happens. See if Kobe or Yao Ming can get Rookie of the Year. See if Glenn Robinson can turn his attitude around. And we're probably going to be in the lottery next year. Just say it. We didn't win any major awards, not even Rookie of the Year awards, but both Kobe and Yao Ming made the All NBA first, all rookie first team. So that's what's up. We're gonna take a look at our squad, and obviously, yeah, we didn't make the playoffs. So let's take a look at what the record was, and we dead last, 15-67. So, like I said, we're definitely in the rebuilding stage with a young Kobe, young Yao Ming, and a young was it Glenn Robinson, right? Yeah, so we'll see if we can add somebody that helps this team out for the future. So we did end up with the first overall pick, which is great, and I think I'm going to go ahead and take Tim Duncan. Obviously, Tracy McGrady is a huge temptation, but I think Tim Duncan is definitely the safe bet for this squad, and I think we're definitely turning the corner here. Before we start season two, taking a look at how our squad is looking, we got Kobe's already at a 90, Yao Ming at an 85, Robinson at an 84, and Tim Duncan at an 80. So we only really got four really really solid players. Future superstars. Well, I can't speak for Glenn Robinson, but the rest of the team is garbage. But maybe we don't need them to be all that great. We'll see. In the 98 season, Tim Duncan wins MVP. He was starting 17 and 14 per game. I think that's just about it. Let's see. Anybody on the All NBA team? Kobe and Glenn Robinson. Okay, so Glenn Robinson is about that like Tim Duncan, All NBA third team. Duncan, all defensive first team. Love to see it. All right, so we are in the playoffs in year two. That's what's up. I don't know what our record was. Let's see. 49 and 33. I have a I have a feeling that we're probably gonna get 70 games at some point in this in this sim. See if we get no. We are out in the second round, unfortunately. The Minnesota Timberwolves, Chris Webber wins the chip, and yeah, we're just gonna continue sim and see what's up. Now, obviously, this is a Kobe Yao Ming sim, but I think I ain't a fool. Tim Duncan's probably should be more Kobe Tim Duncan sim at this point. Just capped off the 99 NBA season. Weber MVP, Jameson rookie, Mutombo six man, Shaq DPOY, Billups most improved, and the Minnesota Timberwolves 73 wins. Wow. Okay. That's what's up. None of our guys made All NBA first team or second team or third team. All right, whatever. But we are second in the West. Let's take a look at our record. 54 and 28. Let me see who's on Toronto. Who's on Toronto's team? They got Iverson, Jackson, Matisse. That's really about it. And who's in Minnesota? Chris Webber, Alonzo Mourning. Okay, I see what happened there. All right, so we got a first round matchup against the San Antonio Spurs. Billups, Antoine Walker, David Robinson. Let's see how this round goes. We get out the first round. Love to see it. Next, Sonics, Dana Barrows, Maxwell, Sean Kemp, Kevin Johnson coming off the bench. I think we get swept. We get swept. I was trying to say I think we should be able to beat them, but no, we get swept. All right, so obviously this team still has a lot of work to do, and Kobe's at a 95, 89 for Yao Ming, 86 for Duncan, 85 for Glenn Robinson. So our 2, 3, 4, and 5 position is solidified. We will be working on that point guard position through the draft, just because I don't want to sign anyone because I don't want it to be overpowered. You know what I mean? At some point, these guys are going to have to figure it out. But through the draft, I'm just going to be drafting point guards to see if any of them come of anything. So we got Earl Boykins, Eric Snow, Mike Penberthy. So we'll see what happens with that point guard position. Webber wins another MVP. Baron Davis, Rookie of the Year. Matumbo, six man in Memphis. Shaq, DPOY. Dennis Snow, Most Improved, auto generated. Minnesota, 67 game. Hey, we won 65 games. Let's go. No one on the All NBA first team. It's probably because we got all these superstars. Just saying, Duncan and Kobe did make All NBA third team. That's what's up. Duncan All Defensive second team. All right, and we are still second in the West, but we are on the heels of Minnesota, like 67, 65. Toronto, Iverson. Yeah, we checked out Toronto's team. So let's take a look at our squad. I'm like we probably got like 390s at this point. Yeah. Now Kobe 97, Yao Ming 91, and Duncan 91. So and Robinson at 86. Pemberthy's getting kind of good. Look at our point guard position. I was just saying, like, they're not that. We're going to be building that through the draft for sure, which, we're building this whole team through the draft. All right. The Utah Jazz are up first. Steve Francis, Chris Jackson, Tim Thomas, Lorenzo Wright, Sprewell coming off the bench. But we got a more than enough firepower to go ahead and beat this team. All right. So we take round one. Dallas. Jason Kidd, Stackhouse, Brian Russell, Jamal. That's a solid team. Doug Christie, that's a solid team, especially if they stay together. That's gonna be a really good team. We do beat them. Now we got Minnesota. Let's see. I mean, Chris Webber and Lonzo Mourning versus Tim Duncan and Yao Ming. Right now, they're still better, those two, but everything else, we are clearing easy. So this might be like the championship before the championship. We do beat them. Let's go. And now this is Iverson's squad, which is really just Iverson, Antonio Madice. I mean, this should be a easy victory for us. You know what I mean? Like we do win. We win in 6, 15 and 10. See, like 16 and 10. It's probably because he's sharing the floor with Yao Ming and Kobe Bryant and Glenn Robinson. All right, we get our first championship. I think we could go back to back. I think we're finally going to get the ball running here. Just finished up the 2001 season, and Stephon Marbury gets MVP in Detroit. Kenya Martin, Rookie of the Year in Houston. Steven Jackson, six man in Atlanta. KG, DPOY in Memphis. Lamar Odom, Most Improved in Orlando. And the Pistons, 63 wins. Our Lakers, 61 wins. No one on the All NBA first team. Duncan All NBA second team. That's what's up. And we are finally first in the West, which I think that makes sense. Who's in Detroit? Marbury. Oh, Tracy. What? Stephon Marbury, Tracy McGrady, and Vince Carter. Did they have 2 first round picks in this? What in the '96 draft or something? No. So he's 96. McGrady's 97 and Vince Carter's 98. Wow. So they stuck for 3 straight years and they drafted really, really well. Okay. Well, congratulations to them. All right. And yeah, we got us. I seen Toronto, Dallas, Jason Kidd. Yeah, we seen that team. Minnesota, Chris Webber, Alonzo Mourning, the Heat. Who's in Miami? Isaiah Ryder. No one crazy really. And what about Phoenix? Nothing too crazy there. All right. Who's in Sacramento? Mitch Richmond. All right. Nothing. I think we could repeat. Let's go. All right, Seattle. I know we beat Seattle last year. Penny Hardaway, Sean Kemp. That's a nice dynamic duo right there. Minnesota. We did beat Minnesota last year. They took us to 7. And we get past them again. Now. Um It's Marbury, McGrady, and Vince Carter. That is 92, 92, 91. So Kobe can take McGrady for sure. Duncan and Yao Ming, they're gonna. All right, so it might be even. I don't know. We beat them in 6. Okay, Duncan definitely stepped up. He had a great series, and this is what our squad was looking like: 98 Kobe, 92 Duncan, 92 Yao Ming. Earl Boykins pleasant freaking surprise at an 85. Glenn Robinson at an 85. Um, Pemberthy at a 79. So I like this squad a lot. Just finished the 2002 season, and Tim Duncan gets MVP 23, 14, and 5. So far, Kobe's the best rated, but Duncan is like the glue. And this is video is not even supposed to be about Tim Duncan. It's supposed to be about Yao Ming and Kobe. Pau Gasol goes to Chicago. Cheney, six men in Detroit. Shaq, DPOY, in Indiana. Speedy Claxton, most improved in New York. We won 66 games. Toronto won 64 games. Obviously, Duncan's All NBA first team. Let's take a look at the landscape of the league. 66 for LA, 64 for Toronto. It's really just Iverson for the most part. They do have McDice. Detroit, we saw with that great trio. And, really, it's just these three teams right here. And we got the Clippers in the first round. They got a young Tony Parker, Allen Houston, Robert Horry, Andre Miller coming off the bench. That's really about it. Two Lakers teams squaring off, and we get past them. And second round is going to be against the Kings, Troy Hudson, Sharif Abdul Rahim. That's really about it. And we almost lost to the Kings. Minnesota, let me see. They still got Alonzo Mourning and Chris Webber, but I don't know. They seem to kind of be falling behind, the Western Conference as we beat them again. And Detroit, I think Detroit was the team we faced last year in the finals. Beat them pretty easily, but that's still they beat us. They beat us. Tracy McGrady, like they coming into their own for sure. What was their ratings? 92, 96, 92, 92, 96, 92. Like Yao Ming is not a 91. I mean, it's a 91, 93. So yeah, Kobe's at a 99. I'd love to see that. Let's take a look at our squad. 99, 93, 91, 86. Glenn Robinson is should I trade Glenn Robinson for someone younger? Because I don't know. I guess I'll leave him. He's been with us this far. He's just a lot older than Kobe, Duncan, and Yao Ming. But anyway, we'll rock with him. We just wrapped up the '03 season, regular season, and Iverson gets MVP, averaging 32 and 10, and he's got his Raptors rolling. They're a force. Oh, so we do got two Yao Mings. I kind of forgot about this. We're gonna let them stay. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. We're gonna let Yao Ming stay. He's on the Warriors. All right. So we got our Yao Ming, and then there's another Yao Ming. My baby, six men on the Rockets. Shaq DPOY on the Pacers. We won 64 games. Detroit won 61. Let's see. No one from our team All NBA first, second. Kobe didn't make All NBA third team. Love to see that. All right, so we got the Warriors in the first round. Tim Hardaway, Billy Owens, James Posey, Yao Ming versus Yao Ming. All right, let me be quiet. All right, they're rebuilding. That is hilarious. Yeah, we got two Yao Mings only on this channel. Subscribe for two Yao Mings. All right, 64 wins for our Lakers, 61 for Detroit. If they keep that team together, championships. But if they lose one, it's over. All right, so sorry, y'all, man. We're gonna have to go ahead and pack you up. Seattle. Who's on Seattle? They got Penny Hardaway, Sean Kemp. Sean Kemp is probably starting to go down at this point. He's 33. Yeah, we're gonna pack you up too for sure, Seattle. What? What? How the heck did we lose to Seattle? No sense. No sense. Detroit, Detroit won the championship. Our squad was 98, 94, 91, 87, and Glenn Robinson, who I suspect is starting to go down. I don't know. I said we would rock with him, but I'm thinking we should trade him. Starting to we're not winning championships. We're getting bounced in the second round over here. All right. NBA history. I'm curious. Does the Pistons? Okay, so since we've started this sim, Minnesota 2 chips, Lakers 2 chips, and Detroit 2 chips. Yeah, we got to stay competitive. We're trying to win more than that. I think I'm gonna try to trade Glenn Robinson for something. I don't know. Yeah, yo, look at this. Tracy McGrady, MVP. Didn't Marbury just win one a few seasons ago? LeBron came into the league, Chicago. Marbury's on the bench. Why is Marbury on the bench? Six man, Shaquille O'Neal, DPOY, Indiana. Richard Jefferson, most improved, the Warriors, the Pistons, 67 games. There's a lot happening here. A lot happening. So, we're number 2 in the West. Okay, well, we made some changes ourselves. I ain't gonna lie. So we still got Kobe, Duncan, and Yao Ming. 98, 94, 91. I did trade Earl Boykins. He was at 87. I was not expecting that out of Earl Boykins, and he was never at 87 in his actual career. But hey, I'll take it. And I traded him for Rashard Lewis because I did trade Glenn Robinson. I traded him for a pick in the future, and we got TJ Ford as no, we drafted TJ Ford some way somehow. We got Scalabrini, Pemberthy's been with us for a few seasons, so this is our squad. Um, our point guard position is solid. Obviously, we're all set at the 2, the 3, the 4, and the 5. So yeah, we're good. We're good. All right, let's take a look at the standings. I'm surprised we're second. The Houston Rockets are first. Detroit, jeez, they got 4 90s. We're not beating Detroit. How did they get Jason Terry? Was he on the team the whole He was. Oh my gosh. 90. I'm like, why is Stephon Marbury on the bench? He like just won the MVP. They got 4 90s. McGrady's a 90s. All right. In Houston, Baron Davis, Gilbert Arenas, Kenya Martin, a 93. My baby, a 91. Yo, what in the world? This alone, Baron Davis and Gilbert Arenas is crazy. Kenya Martin, never 93. My Bibby a 91, maybe. Then you got our Lakers. Jeez. Kobe, Lewis, Tim Duncan. Yeah, I felt kind of bad having Tim Duncan and all the talent, but no, because I don't even know if we're, on the same level as some of these other guys. Seattle got Steve Nash, Penny Hardaway, Sean Kemp is about to age out. Who Orlando got? I know they got Hamilton, Lamar Odom's a 90, Jamal Mash. What is giving out 90s? All right, so who's our first round matchup? Phoenix. So Ginobili, Wade. Yeah, okay, so he went there. That's a nice team in the future. They're about the same. He's Ginobili's older. All right, so we should definitely get out the first round. I am concerned. Seattle with this is Steve Nash Hardaway. I'm not really although they beat us last year. 7 games. Yeah, and Houston, that's crazy. They got 4 90s. I don't know if we could beat Houston, to be honest with you. I don't know. We do. They took us to 7 games. Now we gotta go through Detroit, who got 4 90s as well. I mean, we're going through it. Oh my gosh, we lose again. Yo, this is the Detroit Pistons video. What is happening? We're gonna need that pick to come in soon. So yeah, once again, this is our squad. Thank goodness Rashard Lewis is younger. Tim Duncan and Yao Ming is already 28. TJ Ford, I need you to get better. And does this show our no, that's not gonna show it. That's crazy. All right. Anyway, we'll get to next season. It's a wrap for the '05 season. Gilbert Arenas MVP. Houston with one of their 4 90s, 37-8. Luol Deng goes to the Hornets, gets Rookie of the Year. Baron Davis, 6 man. Yeah, that Houston Rockets team. Ben Wallace, DPOY, and Philly Stromile Swift, Bobcats most improved. Chicago 66 wins. I'm pretty sure that's LeBron's team. Yeah, the NBA is catching up quick when it comes to talent. And the Blazers are number one. How are the Blazers number one? So let's look at Chicago. Marco Red 86, LeBron 90. LeBron's like what year 2? Jeez. Stoudemire 89, Pau Gasol 89. Karolinko coming off the bench. Brent Barry, what in the world? They won 66 games. Um, okay, so they're the only 66 win team. Rachel Richardson, Elton Brand, Jermaine O'Neal, Jamal Crawford. We only won 58 games. Kobe, Rashard Lewis, they're kind of cheating Tim Duncan. Tim Duncan should be higher than a 94 for sure. Houston, we already know about Houston. All right, so who's our first round matchup? Dallas, right? They got Jason Kidd, Stackhouse, Hito, all right, Chris Kaman. Let's see if we can get past them in the first round. We should. Yeah, we do. And it's this Houston team again. Jeez, man. One, two, three, 4 90s. I can't wait till that team gets broken up some way, somehow. Ooh, they take us to 7. Portland, I'm not impressed with Portland. Jason Richardson, Elton Brand, Jermaine O'Neal. Yeah, I mean, I'm not that impressed with them to be honest. Yeah, we do beat them. Philly, they got Ben Wallace. I know that for sure. Corey Maggette, Chris Bosh, Ben Wallace. I mean, where's they're rebuilding too. Where's their scoring coming from? Okay, we sweep them. Good job, Kobe. Let's go, Kobe. Finals MVP. What happened to Detroit though? Did they lose one of their nineties? One, two. No, they still got four nineties, and they just lost. All right, and the Raptors, Philly, Iverson's team. It was really just Iverson the whole time. But hey, I'm glad we got another championship. That's all I'm saying. All right, let's look at the squad real quick. Tim Duncan was the only one on our team to win an MVP. Chris Webber had won a bunch of them. But that makes 3 championships for us. Detroit did three-peat. Tracy McGrady, hey, you got three championships, T Mac. That's what's up. So yeah, things are just everlasting changing. So we'll see what happens next year. Let's take a look. Yeah, this was our squad. 97, 94, 90. I think Tim Duncan should definitely be like 96, 97, 98. Kobe should be like 98, 99 at this point. Rashard Lewis is doing great at 88. CJ Ford. That's what's up. So yeah, we just got to continuously make our team better because there's some squads coming up. A wrap for the 05-06 season. My bad. LeBron gets MVP 27-7-7 with Chicago. Chris Paul goes to the Bobcats. Rookie of the Year. Isaiah Rodgers, 6 man in Miami. DPOY for Ben Wallace. That's back to back. Chicago won 64 games, so LeBron is here in full effect. We are still second in the West. Dallas is number one now. All these teams are just coming out of nowhere. So obviously we got LeBron's team we got to deal with. They got some really good players. Andre Karolinko, is he going to get any better? Maybe not. Paul Gasol should be better. He's a legit 90. What about Dallas? They got Kid. We've seen this team, so they're just doing well. Y'all still got y'all 390s? Yes, you do. Jason, yep. All right. So Miami, what's going on with Miami? Nothing crazy with Miami. They're just good for some reason. You got our team, got Toronto. All right. So we got the Sacramento Kings in the first round. That's Troy Hudson. That's no one great, really, honestly. Um, as they take us to 7 games. Up is the Denver Nuggets, where we got Jalen Rose, Paul Pierce, Peja, Tyson Chandler. Okay, they're not on our level. Just saying. And then we finally got Houston. Do they still got their 490s? One, two, three. Yeah, they got 490s still. Mike Bibby, Baron Davis. I think we should be able to take them though for sure. No, we can't take them. We cannot take them unfortunately. Miami's in the finals. Wow. All right, and Miami wins the freaking championship. Joe Smith. All right, guys. Well, let's take a. I didn't even show you how the roster was looking: 97, 94, 90, 87, 82. So, yeah, I mean, we got a solid squad. But I mean, I feel like Tim Duncan not getting the rating he deserves. And let's take a look at league history real quick. One MVP so far. We got guys LeBron, Gilbert, T Mac, Iverson winning MVPs. We got 3 championships so far. Tim Duncan and Kobe. This should be the Tim Duncan Kobe video. Miami just won one. So yeah, we'll see what happens next. LeBron goes back to back with MVPs, averaging 27, 9, and 7 with the Bulls. Andrea Bognati wins Rookie of the Year. Dwight Howard goes to Memphis. He gets 6 man. Kenya Martin, DPOY on Houston. Charlie Villanueva on the Magic, most improved. Hey, we won 66 games. Love to see that. Philly 61. All right. Let's see what else we got going on. We are number one in the West. I feel like I don't know if we ever been number one in the West. 66 games for us. Maybe we'll get a Kobe and LeBron matchup. Who knows? Well, yeah, there we go. Philly, it's Philly, Ginobili, Maggette, Chris Bosh, Ben Wallace. That's a solid team right there. Dallas. All right. So let's see who the Warriors. Richard Jefferson. I don't know if Richard Jefferson's ever 91. Hey, y'all Ming again. What's up, man? All right. Let's simulate the first round. We better get past them. We do. We sweep them. That Houston team is always good. They still got their 490s, and I'm confident we'll be able to get past them. We do in 5. Dallas was never really about it. They only got like one true star and I think we should get past. We don't. We don't get past them. We lose in five. Oh my gosh. Chicago's probably. Yep. Good job, Chicago. Looking at NBA history unfolding, LeBron does get back-to-back MVPs. And let's see, Chicago. That's their first championship. So we're definitely seeing some diversity here for sure. Just wrapped up the '08 season. LeBron goes three-P for MVPs, 28, 9, and 7 with Chicago. KD, Rookie of the Year in Washington. Desmond Mason's six man and with the Clippers. Let's go, Tim Duncan, DPO out representing Rajon Rondo. So they got KD and Rajon Rondo. So the Wizards are going to be good in a few years. Memphis is good right now with 65 wins. Philly with 62 wins. Crazy stuff. T Mac is definitely still doing his thing, and we are second in the West. Let's take a look. There's definitely been a change in that regard. Memphis, Ray Allen, and Kevin Garnett and Dwight Howard coming off the bench. Chicago, LeBron's team. Wait, what is Chicago? Oh, it is Chicago. Yeah, Michael Redd, LeBron, Stoudemire, Pau Gasol, Andre Karolinko. Oh, they got Okafor too. Philly, that is Ginobili, Corey Maggette, Bosh, Ben Wallace, and we got our Laker team with so four teams, 62 plus ones. Wow. All right, so who's on Seattle? Who's on the? What are we doing? What are we doing? Seattle Supersonics. There we go. Steve Nash. It's really just Steve Nash. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's an eighth seed for sure. We get past them at six. Houston, y'all still got y'all 490s? One, two, three. Yes, you do. Y'all gonna start aging out soon. Like, how old is Baron Davis? 29. Gilbert might be a little younger, 26. 30. And what about Bibby? 30, 29. All right, yeah. So y'all window is closing. I mean, our window ain't that much longer either, to be honest with you. All right, let's we get out the second round and we got Memphis, who Ray Allen, Antoine Jameson, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, and I do think we're a better team than them. Yeah, let's go. All right, we get that Bulls, Laker matchup, LeBron Kobe matchup, and I definitely like where, you know, I like our team. Basically, what I'm saying. We oh man, we lose. All right, LeBron wins. I think that's back-to-back championships for him. Let's take a look at the squad. Kobe should be rated better. Duncan should be rated better. I'm cool with Yao Ming and Rashard Lewis. TJ Ford might be a little high, but anyway, well, that's a squad anyway. We just wrapped up our '09 season. LeBron gets like his fourth straight MVP, 27, 8, and 7 with Chicago. Derrick Rose goes to the Kings, wins Rookie of the Year. Baron Davis, Sixth Man of the Year with Houston. Tim Duncan, DPOY. There we go. Paul Millsap, most improved on the Clippers. The Bulls are 68 and 14. So is anyone going to be able to stop the Bulls at this point? That's the question. All right, we've been holding down that second spot for the majority of this sim. 68 wins for the Bulls, 66 for Memphis. Our team won 64 games, so Yao Ming is starting to regress. He is 33. So the question is, this is supposed to be a Kobe Yao Ming sim. So I'm thinking when Yao Ming retires or he's just really not good anymore, we might end it there. But let's see what happens. Well, we sweep the Golden State Warriors. Portland was good a few seasons ago. I mean, I guess they're still good. Jermaine O'Neal, Chauncey Billups with Portland. Let's see what happens if we get past them. We do. We sweep them. Now we got this Memphis team with Prime Ray Allen, Antoine Jameson, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard. So we'll see what happens there. And yeah, we'll get past them. Hey, same matchup from last year, and we're gonna see if we can get past them this time around. No, we lose in five, unfortunately. So this is LeBron's lead. This is what our team was looking like: 96, 92, 89, 87. Yao Ming's lost a step or two. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens in this upcoming season. Let's take a look at the league history. Yeah, LeBron's won four straight MVPs, three straight titles. So yeah, a team there is a dynasty. LeBron gets another MVP, capping off the 2010 NBA season, 27, 9, and 8. Curry goes to San Antonio, gets Rookie of the Year. Dwight Howard, six man in Memphis. LeBron, DPOY. Ramon Sessions, Most Improved. And the Grizzlies, 62 wins. The Bulls, 58 wins. Let's see what else we got going on. We're still second in the West consistently. And let's see. Okay, so we're just behind Memphis, 62, 60. Let's see if we can. The Chicago Bulls on a 10-game winning streak. So we got Portland in the first round. Let's see if we can make a championship run. We get the first round, second round, and we lose in the conference finals. And the Clippers actually win the championship. I guess it's like six MVP in a row after the 2011 season. DeMarcus Cousins goes to Utah, gets Rookie of the Year. Westbrook, six men on the Bobcats. LeBron, DPOY. Gallinari, Most Improved on the Clippers. And the Memphis Grizzlies, 60 wins. So let's see. We're still second. It's like we're just second best. Starting to feel like KD. Let's see, 55 wins. Chicago, Philly, Ramon Sessions, J.R. Smith, Corey Maggette, Chris Bosh. Who's that? Josh Childress. All right, in Memphis, KG, Dwight Howard, Jameson, Ray. Why is Ray Allen so good at 35? And that's not respectfully. That's not right. Anyway, we got the Clippers in the first round. Let's see if we can. It's just the Clippers. Didn't the Clippers win the championship last year? Yeah, they had Carmelo. Jeez, man. And we just continue to lose. Memphis actually wins the championship. I actually meant to take a look at our squad. Charles Lewis is upset about something. Yao Ming is down to an 84. It's not looking good, guys. It's not. But yeah, I actually did say once one of our guys start getting bad, Yao Ming, he's at a 80. What's it, 84? Yeah, we're going to call it because, honestly, it never really materialized as the Yao Ming and Kobe video, unfortunately, because we got Tim Duncan so fast, which I was appreciative. We haven't won a championship in quite a while. We have been to the finals, but the Bulls, the Clippers, um, the Grizzlies, they've been really winning everything. We did get 3 championships. This really didn't go as planned. It didn't go the way I thought it would be, but that was the video. Let's take a look at Kobe's numbers real quick. And like I said, he played with some great players, 26, 20, 28, some honestly great numbers, Kobe-esque numbers. And I don't think they gave Tim Duncan the rating he deserved overall. So, yeah, he's down to an 87 as well. So, you guys let me know, how do you think this played out?